I'm about to show you my railing project on our porch and deck. Our neighbors said, oh, we didn't even know there was a railing there, right next door. They can't even barely see it. So in the summertime, when the lake is thawed and the ice is gone, it's a beautiful view. Sitting down, you can see right through and you can barely see the cable. So overall, I am very pleased with it. So what we have here is a log-sided house. It's not a full log, but it's like a half log. And the railing was just getting really old. It was the old pine railing with the vertical slots in between. So my wife and I were looking at different railing systems and different options, different ideas, and she saw the cable railing, which was kind of new to me. And so I further researched it and did a lot of studying on YouTube of the different systems and looking them up on their websites. But what I chose, the company Muzata. Muzata was by far what I found the most reasonable, the most appealing to fit our needs. They have a stainless steel or a black coated stainless steel cable system, and they help you design it. They help you know exactly how many supplies you need, how much supplies you need, and what would fit best for your system or your project. Were they the cheapest? No, they certainly weren't the most expensive either. So mid-row, but this was very reasonable, very doable. And watching other videos on projects from Muzata, we said, let's go ahead and do this. So we did. So it took me by myself, roughly, because I work full-time as a nurse, so I was working full-time last summer, still am working full-time. It took me about 2 weeks without the deconstruction of the old railing. So after that, you really start to plan and you watch more videos. And when I saw people say, oh, it took me a weekend, oh, it took me a day, not so much. Unless you're a professional, a project this size was not going to take me a day or a weekend. It took me a full 2 weeks, which I don't mind taking the time to do that. It just didn't go as fast as I thought it would. And the reason was because you watch some of those videos, and some of those videos, they're in a perfect scenario, a new deck or new posts, and that makes it a whole lot easier. You can use a template to drill all these holes the same distance. But with the issue that I had with my project is this part of the decking was lower than the front part. So I had to figure that out. After I put the drink rail up, I started at one end. I went 36 inches high, code in this area, and I worked it all the way down and followed along here. So the issue I had, which I should have started down here, it came out to about 34 inches high. So not really noticeable to the eye, but you know, it is a couple inches shorter than what the code requires. So, but if you have wavy deck, one's higher than the other, like I did, a template is not going to work. So I had to measure each hole one by one to the previous hole. And I did that, so that took some time. But in the end, we are very well pleased with it. My wife is happy. Happy wife, happy life, right? So again, Muzata cable system turned out very, very good for us. And this lake has a total of 24 homes surrounding it. We are the first one on this road, and we are the only ones with a cable railing system. So I guess we'll be getting calls from our neighbors asking what we did, how we did it, and who we went with. And I will definitely tell them Muzata. They offered complete designing services, and I went with that. If somebody's going to help me figure out what I need, how much I need, and the materials exactly what I need for this project for free, why not use it? Their customer service, their tech support was by far the best I've ever worked with. So they helped you. I had to make a few email questions and they answered them very promptly. So that's our system. That's our cable railing. As you can see, it turned out very nice. All right, thanks for watching. Look up Muzata if you're ever considering a cable system. They're the ones to go with.